Yeah, so let's start. Welcome to Mega Man 6. I am LickTheBishop. Shout out to Schmitty Games for the Rocking Cats. I was pinged in Discord, I don't know. I don't have Discord open. This is Mega Man 6. Yeah, I am LickTheBishop. I am from the Netherlands. I mainly speedrun retro games, but we're not here for me, we're here for the game. Mega Man 6 is the 6th installment of the Mega Man games. Believe it or not, I didn't make it up. And basically, because this stage is so boring, I'll just explain Mega Man games and then I'll explain the stages. But this stage is just so boring. Um, Basically, how Mega Man games work, if you have never seen or played one before, you start off with 8 robot masters, so called. They have stages, you beat the stage, then you beat the robot master, you get a weapon from the robot master, you use that weapon to beat other robot masters, and then you beat the main antagonist. He's called Wily. And every game he does something stupid. He puts like viruses in bots and stuff. And you're here and you need to stop Wily. So, that was Windman stage. This is Windman. You will see him right now. He will come out of the sky. Windman, so basically every robot was built for something. Windman was built to help with agriculture, believe it or not. So his main shleek is just to suck you in. And you will see me sliding a lot because you can basically charge up your shot and it will do more damage. And if you slide, your shot will charge faster by half a second. So that was Windman. That was the first stage of the game. Windman will give me Windstorm, and I will use Windstorm on Flayman to beat Flayman, which is where I'm heading right now. No, the timer stopped. What? How did the timer stop? No, I have no idea how to fix that. Shall I fix it? Tell me if I should fix it. Tell me real quick, because I have enough time to just reset. I should probably fix it. Hold on. I don't know how, but I should probably. Oh, it's because I'm using an auto splitter. Oh. Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it, no worries. I'll fix it, I have time, I hope. Edit splits, turn the auto splitter off. Deactivate it. Okay, and now just, I guess, reset everything, right? Alright. Difficulties, I'm sorry. I didn't, okay, so yeah, difficulties. I'm sorry for that. Again, I'll start over. So now that I redo Windman stage, I'll explain something about Windman. Every stage, I mean, at least for the first 8 stages, for the first robot masters, they're all based on a different country. There are pandas in the stage. Windman is based on China. Believe it or not, China is the windiest place on Earth. Great. Technical difficulties, it doesn't matter. So these platforms, they flip. We just abuse them. You can clip inside of platforms really easily in this game, which is not a fun thing. If you slide into a platform, you have like a 1 in 2 chance of just clipping inside of the platform. Luckily, you can't like actually get inside of the platform more than 3 pixels in this game. which is really good if you're not trying to die, because this game is set up in a way like if you get into a platform, you just die instantly. But there are no zips in this game, so yeah. Here we are at Windman again. I'll just beat him again, and then we'll pick off from where we left off from Flayman. So yeah, again, I'm sliding because sliding, it charges the charge shot faster by half a second. Which is probably not intended, but hey, if it works, then I'm not complaining. Alright, that was Windman again. So if anyone has any questions, why is it red? I don't... We'll keep it red. Also, the timer doesn't look good on stream. I don't know why that is, but that may cause difficulties. This is Flayman. Flayman is based on either Syria or Algeria. It has a lot of oil. It has in the background, if you look closely, you can, well, not anymore, but you could see temples and stuff. Every enemy ever that you will see in this stage is based on RNG. Which means that this is the easiest stage to die in mathematically. Because the fire enemies, like these, I will try to kill both, got them. They will shoot fire, and they will drop fire, and they will try to drop it inside of oil. If the oil gets lit up, it's an insta-kill. If you fall into it, which you don't want to do. These are called fire boys. They also fire randomly, and if their fire ends up inside of the oil, you die as well. So yeah, you have to be really cautious in this stage. Just right there, if I were to fall into the fire, I would have died. Luckily I did not, and now we are at Flayman himself. Flayman is also just pure RNG. You don't want him to jump. Anything besides him jumping is cool, basically. You see? Because it just wastes a lot of frames when he jumps. And we used his weakness, the windstorm, to kill him in 9 hits. Still, I don't know why the timer looks so bad on the link to the Cure stream, but next up is Blizzard Man. It's cut off on my stream. Holy, how do I do that? How did I do that? I don't have time to reset. Nothing we can do about it. Well, I'm really sorry. How did I do that? It's showing perfectly fine for me. Oh well. This is Blizzard Man stage, aka damage boost. There will be a lot of damage boosts in this stage, and I will kill as many enemies as possible to reduce lag if I don't get hit. There we go. Blizzard Man is based on Canada. You know, because Canada's a cool place, pun intended. No, I fell. Nope. Alright, now I have to wait the cycle. How is it cut off on my stream? Oh, I know how. I could fix it. Once I beat the boss. So yeah, Blizzard Man is based off of Canada. Blizzard Man is a very annoying boss. Just because he looks so unintimidating, but, well, pure RNG, nothing you can do about it. He either rolls or shoots snowflakes at you, and you want him to shoot the snowflakes because if he rolls, he's invincible and you can't hit him. You see, that's the second roll, third roll, fourth roll, fifth roll, sixth roll. I definitely need to clip that. I have never had 4 rolls in my life. Alright, let's try to fix the timer. Oh. There we go. Alright, hopefully I fixed it. Someone needs to come look at that. I made it smaller. If that works. Next up is Plant Man. Plant Man has the most annoying stage in the game. It's full of lag hoppers and springs. So I will also try to kill every enemy in the game, enemy in the stage. These right here, the grasshoppers, if they are on screen, they just cause a lot of lag for no reason at all. So yeah, I'll try to further kill these enemies. Now I'll switch to Flame Blast, which is the weapon that I got from Flame Man. I will use it to kill this ape in like 6 shots. Otherwise it will take a lot more shots and I will just waste time. There is a cool trick for the boss, like Plant Man himself, that I wanna show off. If he allows it. Otherwise I'll show it off in the refights if he allows it. It's 1 in 2 chance that I can show it off. And it'll also just save time. So that's 1 death. God almighty. Alright. Buster only strats. Unfortunate death. Alright, so we're back at where I died. So yeah, the fish, they jump out of these pools, or just the lake. You're going to want to try to kill them, because if they hit you while you're jumping mid-air, you will die. Wrong weapon switch. Like here. Here is a cool trick. I'm gonna try to pull it off. Got it. Alright, so that spring section went pretty well. Alright, so here is the trick. If he jumps to the right side of the wall, I do 1 slide, go beneath him. Plant Man has a shield, and if I fire the shot inside of his shield, he bugs out and doesn't know what to do anymore. He didn't jump to the right. Unfortunate, maybe he'll jump to the right in the refights. You're supposed to shoot the blizzard thingy, my weapon right now, forwards. But I'm shooting it backwards to reduce lag, so I'm shooting it inside of his body so that 2 of the snowflakes disappear. Which causes less lag. Instead of 1 of the snowflake disappearing when hitting him, both snowflakes disappear, but it doesn't do more damage. Okay, you guys fixed the timer. Nice, thank you. I'm sorry for the difficulties. Next is Tomahawk Man. Tomahawk Man is based on America. He's based on the Native Americans. These enemies, they just tank. They absolutely tank. It takes so many shots to just to die. It's ridiculous. which is why I'm using the flame weapon, because the flame weapon does the most damage that I can have right now without charging, because charging takes time. Otherwise, the charge shot and the flame shot do as much damage. I'm gonna try to jump over these. Easy. This buddy right here, he's called Emmett, if I'm not mistaken. He is in a lot of stages and he just gives you a random item. Oftentimes a 1-up or a health refill. Anything that will help you out. He is not dangerous, so don't try to kill him. These big guys, they take 3 shots. I wasted a lot of shots on them, and these Met droppers take 4 shots. I'm going to kill this one, slide beneath his shot. Oof, bumped my head there. And then I will kill these skull enemies. Try to hit both of them. Got him. Now here is Tomahawk Man, and this is why I don't like fighting Tomahawk Man. You need to fight him with the plant barrier, and the plant barrier is a weapon that you can only use close up. And Tomahawk Man, he does a lot of damage when you hit him. Just like that. All right. And his attacks, he has 3 attacks. He whips his hair, he throws a tomahawk, or he just tries to jump onto you. You don't want either of them to happen, but you would rather have the tomahawk so you could jump over it and then hit him once you're coming down. That was Tomahawk Man. He gives you the silver tomahawk, which we will use to beat Yamato Man. Yamato Man is based on Japan. There is a lot of Japanese culture hidden inside of this level. There's a mini boss in this level which is not on the current path that I use for any percent. Well, I don't think it's 100% either. It's like a Japanese sensei sitting on a frog. It's a Japanese sensei sitting on a frog. Throws bombs at you. This is also the, I don't know if I said it already, this is the shortest stage in the game of the 8 Robot Masters. Screen-wise, there is a stage shorter, but it's a vertical stage, so it takes longer. Death Machine. Doesn't matter that much because I spawned right there. I didn't jump, which was the problem. I will try to just walk through this enemy, ignore all of the big enemies, don't wait on them. Switch to Silver Tomahawk, kill these 2. And then we proceed to Yamato Man. Yamato Man, he either jumps and shoots spears at you, or he doesn't jump and shoots spears at you. And you want the ground-based one. You don't want this one. You want this one. And that was Yamato Man. Yamato Man gives you the Yamato Spear. Fun fact, the last 4 Robot Masters, which were Tomahawk Man, Yamato Man, and now Knight Man, and then Centaur Man, they have 2 boss rooms. One of the boss rooms gives you a beat part, and another one doesn't. Beat can be used later in the game, but it's not helpful on any percent. So here is a cool trick. We will try to skip the ceiling by jumping beneath this, and then doing perfect slides here. We did it. That's really tough to pull off. Jumping too high into the ceiling could get you killed, and not doing perfect slides could also get you killed. Because you need to get hit by one of the bulldozer enemies before the ceiling hits you. The ceiling will definitely hit you, but you need to be inside of your iframes. Iframes are invisibility frames, of course. If you are not, then you will die, and that's unfortunate. So I switched to Yamato Spear right here to kill these enemies. Nightman is based off of England or the United Kingdom earlier. I don't think England necessarily, but definitely of the UK. Again, a lot of UK culture can be found inside of this level. Except for this weird part, which is in the room after this one, so here. Nothing screams England or just UK castles more than liquid tubes and a bouncy house. So I guess they went with bouncy castle because the stage is based off of a castle, a green bouncy castle with a pink background. Here is Nightman. Nightman, usually if you don't have his weapon, you can shoot him through his shield, but this weapon penetrates through his shield. You don't want him to jump, but that was a relatively easy boss. Nightman will reward you with Night Crusher, right? Yeah, Night Crusher. Night Crusher is Centaur Man's weakness, which we're going to head on to right now. This is Centaur Man. He's a centaur and he's a man, so. Centaur's Man stage is based on Greece. Nothing screams Greece more than a swimming pool and pelicans, right? No, alright. These fish are really annoying, but they only take one shot to kill. Also, water physics in this game are a bit wacky, I should say, so it's really easy to die. Luckily, I did not. No cheap deaths in this stage. So here, the water comes from the ceiling down, which means that on the ground, you don't have water physics, but jumping into the air, you do. I was going to try to do a skip right there, but I couldn't set it up right. I think I had the right setup, I just was a bit too late. Here I will switch to Night Crusher. Here is Emmet again. I think he's called Emmet. Here are flying submarines, another distinctive feature from Greece. Flying submarines. Here I will shoot a Night Crusher into the air to kill the two enemies coming down. And in the next room there will be a squid, or yeah, I think it's a squid, which you will just try to pass damage boost through it. We will fall down. There you could actually see that there are two boss rooms because there were two boss gates. We want to fall down because in order to reach the top one, you will have to switch to the jet, and it just wastes a lot of time. Centaur Man, we want him to run right at us. We don't want him to teleport, and we definitely don't want him to flash. If he flashes, he stops time. And in order to definitely not to force him not to flash, you need to keep him within his iframes at all costs. If he's not preparing an attack or not in an attack, and you give him 5 frames, just 3 without iframes, he has a 1 in 3 chance of doing the flash attack. And the flash attacks, it puts you dead in your place. You can't move. All you need to do is wait until either a bullet hits you, he hits you, or the flash attack just runs out. Either way, whenever he flashes, you could lose, let's say, 5 to 15 seconds, which is not good. So we beat all of the robot masters. Now it's time to beat the 8 last stages of the game. This stage is X1. Basically, the lore is that Mr. X, he made this competition for robot designs, and people all over the world submitted designs. They brought their robots. Here I will break the window to get inside of the building filled with grasshoppers. So yeah, that's basically the lore behind it. That's why every robot master is based on a country. And once you beat the robot masters, it's time to kick his ass, basically. And then he just, well, no spoilers, you'll see. This boss right here, it's the fastest boss, and it's the fastest boss that you can kill. You will try to shoot 3 shots onto the floor while walking right, then shoot 1 shot in his side like that, 3 shots on the wall, and shoot a shot while you're coming down, and that's how you beat that boss. Next up is X2. It's not the most annoying stage in the game, but it's definitely my least favorite stage in the game, because it feels really unnatural as a speedrunner to do the stage, is what I'm trying to say. There are bulldozer guys right here. You want to kill this mat, then damage boost there. Then 1 shot coming up, kill that one. This is just basically one big room of sliding. It looks very intimidating, but it is not. You will want to switch to jet to fly 6 tiles. Then switch back to your normal suit. Kill that one. Damage boost on this map. Jump, kill this flying enemy. Kill this cool enemy. Jump over that one. Do some slide cancels. Oh yeah, I think I should explain. If you see me slide cancel, which means that I slide and then I press left or right, the opposite direction of which I'm sliding, it's because in this game you can't jump out of your slides. In every other Mega Man game you can. So this is Power Piston. He's a Power Piston. He launches like these lemons at you, and he causes boulders to fall. Really good pattern. You shoot the tomahawk at him, and you hope that he stays within 1 spot. That was X2. Now headed to my favorite stage in the game, because it's the hardest stage in the game in my opinion, X3. It's a stage in which you fly beneath a lot of the fire enemies that you saw in Flayman. Yet with bad RNG, they could hit you and you die, and end of the run. And you don't want that to happen. Good RNG right there. So yeah, so all of these flying enemies that I'm killing right now, they are totally reliant on RNG on when they fire. That was the first flying section. Now you can chill for a bit, progress upwards. Here are the enemies that you saw in Windman. Windman. Climb up the ladder. This is the second flying room. You ultimately want to change the jet on this platform, because if you do it on this platform, you lose time, because it takes longer for you to menu for some reason. Kill that dude, and then go for gamer strats. Go down the platforms, under the platforms. Kill that too, and then just fly. Switch to power suit. The next boss that you will see is called Matonger Zet. Um, but his weakness is the Blizzard attack, but you want to kill him with the power suit, otherwise you don't have enough Blizzard attack for the refights. So you just want to hit him with the charge shots. There we go, and that was X3. So yeah, the last stages, they go really quickly once you get into the rhythm. Next up is X4, and then we are done with the X stages. Many believe that this is the most frustrating stage in the game, but I find X3 to be way more frustrating because this stage has, like, I think no RNG elements that will kill you instantly, while X3 does. Try to fit down here? No. Doesn't matter. I will kill the first enemy with the shots. Then switch to Night Crusher for the rest of the stage. Shoot 2 to kill those. Kill that one. Taking a lot of unnecessary damage, which is unfortunate. So here are the birds. The birds, they are everyone's nightmare, basically. Shoot one down to kill that bird. If they launch at you on your midair, you're pretty much just destined to die. I want to go for the damage boost strats. I got a lucky refill right there. These enemies you saw in Tomahawk Man, I will just kill them by firing 2 shots at them. This is the last room of the stage. You will do some platforming, some tight platforming to kill them. Luckily I got some lucky refills, not health refills though, which is kind of unfortunate. This is Mr. X. You will see inside of the wrecking ball. Ultimately you want to keep him bouncing, but it's not doable. Help. Alright, got him. If I were to take one more hit of any of the things that could hit me, I would have died. So it was kind of a clutch. This is a long dialogue section which has many spelling errors because, well, this game was made in like 1986 or something. So, and it was never translated by the American people. It's just the Japanese people translated it themselves. So. This is Wily 1. This is the first of the 4 Wily stages. Unlucky. RNG. This stage is pretty much what you see is what I'm doing. There's not a lot of explaining to do. There is a big tech part coming up in the boss fight. Here I will try to jet in this room so I can make it onto here. You cannot make it onto there if you start jetting in this screen right now, which is, in my opinion, poor game design. How else are you going to know? I switched to Yamato Spear because that's the weakness of I think he's called Mechasaurus X or something like that. So yeah, this is also a major flaw in game design by Capcom. This boss's hitbox is 4 pixels wide, and my spear attack moves at 6 pixels a second, 6 pixels basically per frame, meaning that there are certain spots in the room in which you hit him, but it just won't hit him, like there. So, but as long as I hug the wall is luckily an indicator for a spot in which I can hit him. Right there, I didn't hit him. Didn't hit him. There, I did hit him. So that was sorry, Wily 1. Next up is Wily 2. This stage has a big manip, as I like to call it. It's not a manip, but it has some... It's a bit nasty. You kill these enemies. The curling enemies, or whatever. We'll watch just curling anyways. You kill those. Everything is fine. You switch the flame here. Because we want to burn down an ice pillar in the next room. Here there are blocks that disappear, and you want to try to burn down and make the jump right there. We did it. Alright. Kill these enemies. They are very buggy because you want to kill them outside of their outside of their hitbox, you know, because their shield, of course, it can't hit them through their shield. So I'll switch to Windstorm, create some lag to kill these enemies. Windstorm makes enemies fly upwards, so this boss, it's basically just a tank. If done right, he shouldn't hit you, except for the bombs, the explosions. I didn't do it right, but that was Wily 2. 2 more stages left. The next stage is the refight stage. In every Mega Man game, there's a stage in which you refight all of the robot masters. No, this stage, don't know if I like it or not. It has a lot of precise jumping because you need to jump along with the fans. If you get hit once by any of the upcoming enemies, I'm refilling my tomahawk right now. Alright, I did the stage well. If you get hit, then basically you lose the rhythm, and you have to either commit suicide, or you don't intentionally throw yourself inside of a pit and you just find another rhythm. Here is Blizzard Man again, Canada Man. Hopefully we will not get 6 rolls. Well, that's 1, 2. I've gotten 0 rolls in practice, so I think that he knows. I will switch weapons inside of the boss rooms. If you do it inside of the hub, this is the hub, you lose time, which because it takes longer for you to pause, because lag. Again, we're gonna pray that he doesn't jump. He can jump while he's in his iframes, but if he jumps outside of the iframes, then you just lose time. Because if he jumps while he just got inside of his iframes, you can hit him while he's landing. Here, Tomahawk Man. Again, real pesky boss. Luckily, we did it though, without getting in too much trouble. Here is Windman. You saw me kill Windman with the Buster weapon. This is how he was meant to be killed. Very intimidating fight. Next up is Centerman. You want him to charge at you, as I said. Hopefully he will do it. Yes. Now I can hopefully one-cycle him. Alright, there, one cycle. Next up is Nightman in the corner right here. Again, regular stuff. Hope that he doesn't jump. Regular stuff. Next up is Plant Man. So hopefully Plant Man will jump to the right, because then I can show off what I wanted to show off at the beginning of the run 26 minutes ago. Jump. No, alright. Well, basically, If he jumps to the right of the screen, there's a setup you can do in which you can hit him inside of his hitbox, and then, as I said, he won't know what to do. So he'll just run around without a shield, meaning that he has no protection, basically. Here is the last robot. Hopefully I don't waste too much ammo on him. There we go. And now we are at the last stage of the game. This stage should only take like 1 minute and 30 seconds if done right. That's basically it. If done right, that is. If you don't lose any ammo, I will slide once. Don't slide off of the platform because otherwise you can't get this refill, which is very important. Kill this thing in 5 shots. Alright, so now I have 2 tomahawk shots to miss on the wily boss. This is the last boss. This is the antagonist himself. He will try to crush you, but I will crush him instead. Here he is. I will try to shoot one inside of his vehicle, which I ended up doing correctly. Now here's his last phase. He will teleport. Here I can hit him off screen because of a glitch in the game. And I think that's time. That's definitely time, yeah. Alright, 38 minutes and 26 seconds with 2 deaths. That's really, really, really nice. I think I need to pass it on to the next person now. Yeah, thank you for watching. Donate, because y'all need to donate. And, yeah, stay around for some Banjo-Kazooie. So, yeah, do that. I think I'll disappear from the stream whenever. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for the time.